Absolutely, I'm going to have a drive. You guys aren't going home until I've driven that car and felt the car through the fingertips of my hands. Until my hands are shaking from speed, nobody's going home.
Okay, Mark.
Srecko, how are
Welcome back again.
Thank you.
Hello, lovely to see
Srecko.
you.
Srecko.
Andrew,
Thanks for this one, mate. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
this one.
Well, today we've got something very special for you. Today we're going to give you a supercar. This is the McLaren 570S Spider. This car is particularly unique because it is a factory launch edition, which means it has a lot more extras. And this particular car has a full carbon fibre pack and also has a carbon fibre rear wing, and also has got the very special Super Sports exhaust, which means it's very loud and in this environment we love noise.
And I came ready today, Srecko, because it's in the middle of winter. So I'm with you.
Where's Mike?
I've got my
Yeah,
McLaren.
mine.
So,
I want one.
I'm all ready for the drive
I'm a
today.
little bit disappointed. You should be wearing a Lorbek cap.
What was the whole concept behind it?
Well, like anything, if you're going to have a supercar, you might as well try and take the roof off and get a convertible version of it. The thing is, years ago when you had a convertible, the roof line may not look as good when the roof is on, but today with a fixed hardtop that's also a removable hardtop, you don't lose the beautiful lines of a coupe. So with the roof on, it actually still looks like a coupe.
How fast does this baby go with the roof off?
The same amount with the roof on,
Really?
and way too fast for you to drive today.
How did this car come to you? Is
So
there a
this
story in
car
it?
was offered to us. So we have a buying platform. This gentleman contacted us and said, look, I've got this McLaren. I'm thinking of selling it. We had a look at it. I put a price on it. We negotiated for 2 or 3 days, and eventually I bought the car.
It's drivable for basically anyone.
Well, you're right. So the car you're going to drive next week is undrivable.
Okay.
So that's correct. This is drivable. So the supercar you're going to drive next week is going to frighten you. It's very bad. It's a very, very harsh car to drive. Where this is still tactile, so it's easy to drive. You can cruise in it. You can drive fast. You can drive slow, and it's got all the pizzazz and glitz and glamour at 60 kilometres an hour. What they've done with the modern McLarens and the 5 Series, or the 570 specifically was the first, the tunnel, and I'll show you if you like when you're ready, the tunnel actually starts high at the back and goes down, where previously the previous McLarens had the tunnel across again to climb over. With this one, it goes to 0, so you actually just slide in like a normal sports, like any normal sports car. This is important because see how that goes down? Yeah. It means it's easier getting, this is what I said to you before, the supercars, the previous McLarens had a tunnel all the way across, which means you have to put your legs over. With this one, you put your butt in, you just slide your legs straight in.
I like it.
Yeah, it's very
Much
easy.
more elegant.
Much more elegant.
Perfect. Perfect for my outfit.
go on,
Perfect
get
for
in,
my
get
outfit.
in, get in.
Wait, we're going to test the outfit. Does it pass the car test?
That's it.
It sure does.
Magnificent.
Perfect. See, you guys didn't see a thing, right?
Not at all.
That camera did.
That's good.
Oh, he saw everything. We forgot about the front camera. Wait, what about the test out?
Look.
Oh,
So to pull the door up, there's no handles, it's all just, and then you close the car, you just push it down. So it's all built in.
it's very
It's
elegant.
about dragging air through to the car and keeping the downforce on the car.
Beautiful. Right.
This is how a Russian
No,
deals with a
yeah,
typical
this-
car.
Down in there, and there's a button under there.
Ah, yeah. See, I knew that. I've done this 100 times before.
See, can you feel the buttons?
Oh, I can
And
feel
pull it up.
Perfect. Light and easy.
Well, I reckon we should get out there.
I reckon we do
Thanks,
it.
Srecko.
No problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Looking forward to this.
Thanks,
Now,
Srecko.
we have got a verbal on it.
Yeah.
So if I call you to bring it back, it means it's sold.
See ya. See you soon. This car has a top speed of 328 kilometres an hour. Maybe 328.
Can you say I'm Andrew Clark and welcome to Jackass and just take off?
Yeah, we can go to Love a Duck and buy some duck.
Let's buy some duck. Don't you love it when the looks that you get driving this car?
It's good, isn't it?
This button, I wonder what's going to happen.
It's the ejector seat.
Is it? Well, that's no good.
Something.
Voice command, please.
Hello?
Take me to the Grand Prix track.
Voice command, please.
Where's the Grand Prix track, Siri?
Help.
It's starting to rain.
Oh, you're serious. Do you know how to put the roof on?
Yeah.
Look at this, look, even the stereo, like it's a very practical car. It's a sort of car that Ethan and I could drive on a daily basis. So you're shutting the roof. There we are.
The quickest you'll ever get to 40 Ks.
Yes.
As we waddle through the back streets of Albert Park. So we're going to get to see the Grand Prix track with its new corners.
We're not going that quick, but we're still getting that feel.
Yeah.
We're getting that feel going around the track. maybe it's time to take the roof off.
So I can do the roof up to 48 kilometres per hour.
That's interesting. Going in the Grand Prix.
Yeah, they'll fly through here.
He's probably looking at not another McLaren. I mean, what sort of servicing does this sort of car need?
Well, they just
standard?
a normal car, yeah. The original McLaren, the F1, you can plug it into a thing and they serviced it online.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm now going to fulfill my dream, and I'm going to do a U-turn, and I'm going to go straight down pit straight.
You can't because it's blocked off. Yeah.
Oh, it is blocked off, but I'm visualising, Andrew.
Visualising.
How do I put this into drive?
You want to scare the living daylights out of me?
No.
You scared the 11 daylights out of us, so yeah.
Are we in drive? Where's drive? Is this in drive?
It's in drive. It's time.
What?
Shoot.
It's filming.
Film.
There's a car there.
Did you get me on that before? Oh, good. That's enough. What's this guy doing?
I just have to come and look at this.
Oh, I've been driving this car and not one woman has come up to me. Every single bloke.
Redheads that appreciate
I know, but I haven't. I've had every bloke over the age of 40 come up and see me in this car.
And then this thing came down the road. I'm going, oh, what is that? Now that is a holy shit! It's a McLaren. That.
You love it. Have you always been a car lover?
Niika.
Not always been a car lover. I'm not a redhead, but there are certain cars which are beautiful. This is one. This just looks.
Pull the door down. Hey, guess what? The seat doesn't go any further forward. Really? That's it.
You know what? This is plenty of room
Foot
for
on the
me.
brake. You're in drive now.
All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Does the seat go higher? Sound. I never thought I'd appreciate sound like I appreciate it right now.
Your classics, aren't
You nervous with me in the car or something?
they? Yeah, I'm
you're
nervous.
nervous.
I'm nervous when anybody
Look at
drives.
you.
I can't fucking stand it.
So much fun. My fingertips didn't tremble, but I went fast enough to make Andrew pretty rigid and nervous. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Were you nervous or something? He's like, yep, I'm nervous. He doesn't trust me.
The roundabout will be fun.
Roundabout.
I dare you to keep up, Princess. I dare you to keep up, slow girl.
Hey guys, Srecko's just called. He stole the McLaren and we've got to take it back. Now.
What? Now?
Yep, he said straight back to service to get detailing.
Oh man, I thought Srecko was just saying that bring it back thing for effect.
Yep, apparently he's serious about it.
We've hardly shot any in-car yet. Can I at least get you driving by once?
Oh, the McLaren will have to be quick.
Okay, the next decent bend we come to.
Cool, see you in a minute.
Shit, dude, we haven't shot any in-car. So what do you reckon of this car, Clarky?
I think it's magnificent. I love it. It's the feeling's sensational. You know, 315 or 320 kilometers per hour, 400 kilowatts, like blah 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 blah. What matters is how you feel. And this car makes me feel really good. It strokes my ego. It makes me feel good.
We're on the Grand Prix track, and we're in a McLaren. Is that appropriate?
Oh, absolutely. It's just a pity we can only do 40 k's per hour. This track is just amazing. I mean, these corners here. What I love about these McLarens, Ned, is it's the technology that's behind them. You know, they're not like a normal car. Like Ferrari's got technology, yeah, and they do it with all electronics, etc. McLaren builds the technology into it. You know, the chassis is technologically advanced. The aerodynamics, the way the air flows over the car and under the car is all as advanced as you're ever going to see in a road car. If you're not going 9 or 10 tenths, it's easy to drive. Yeah. So you're going to enjoy yourself no matter what happens. I'd love to get this car on a racetrack and start to push it towards the limits and see what that feels like. I mean, it generates shitloads of G-forces, truckloads of G-forces, and you'd be going fast. And you get a scare every so often, which is what it's all about.
A scare every so often.
You've got to be scared. It makes the heartbeat go faster, and it gives you that little tickle of excitement. So you do need to get scared. Yep.
The killer speed humps.
I know.
It doesn't like being taken off slowly. Like you just got to really stick the welly into it.
Yeah, well, it's got launch control.
Well, you need that in this car more than the Ferrari, I reckon.
The dashboard. I've got a tachometer. I've got a speedometer. And I've got something that tells me when I'm running out of fuel, which is soon, by the way. Remember we spoke in the Ferrari about the pedals that didn't move with the steering wheel?
Yeah.
Look at the pedals.
These pedals
they
move
with the steering wheel,
wheel.
so I can change gears at any time.
Nice. You really want to stick it in, don't you?
Oh, fuck. I now know what it's like to be alone at the zoo. Hello, I've got a McLaren.
Oh, this one.
There we go. Thanks for walking in my shot there, kiddo.
And I almost called my son McLaren Clark, but the dog chose his name.
I'm going to do a U-E and then I'm going to burn straight down.
She just did.
That's good. Elegant as always, Dad. So there, you see all the lights? That's all the McLaren symbol. Yeah, so that's all the McLaren speed mark.
Looks all look good. Looks good.
Subscribe.